In the middle of the third floor of West Liberty University's library lies a treasure that is undiscovered and unknown to the majority of the world. The rare book collection has been the prized jewel of the library ever since it was donated in 1970. Tracing the various transformations throughout the history of the printed word, the collection truly is one of a kind. From Babylonian times all the way up to the present, the rare book collection gives life to the history of the printed word. Nell M. Krice donated the collection of rare books and artifacts in 1970 to share her passion for literature and its history. She acquired these various items over a total of 40 years while teaching literature at what was then West Liberty State College. Upon her retirement, she made the extremely generous decision to share these priceless artifacts with the world. The journey to the printed word began ages ago, around 2000 BC with the Babylonians. During this time, one of the very first advancements in printing was taking place by way of clay tablets. Pointed sticks were placed into the mud, and scribes would use them to write various symbols and intricate designs onto the tablets. This new form of communication and documentation became an asset to the society. An actual example can be found in West Liberty's library today. Located right outside of the rare book room, encased in glass, rests a cuneiform Babylonian clay tablet, so old that the date is unknown. Fast forward to late 12th century China, where the next earliest form of the printed word was being created. Block printing was becoming the new way to document something. Originating in China, block printing was done by inking a block of wood and bringing it into firm and even contact with textiles. Later on, the printing would be done on paper instead of fabric pieces. This new innovation made printing more advanced and much easier. There are still many beautiful examples of this style in existence today, and can be found especially in West Liberty Library's special collections, in which you can see multiple works from this time period. During the late 14th and early 15th century, the way writing was accomplished changed yet again. Instead of textiles, writing was done on sheep and calfskin sheets that were referred to as vellum. Feathers became the new writing utensil. They were dipped into ink and used to write on the vellum. These prints are incredibly well preserved due to the way that they were made, and many remain in readable condition to this very day. All throughout the library's rare collection, different forms of this printing can be found, including sheet music, illuminated manuscripts, and the crown jewel of it all, the Book of Hours. The Book of Hours is perhaps the most rare and interesting piece of literature that can be found today. Dating back between the 14th and 15th century, this Latin manuscript was made from vellum and handwritten by using chicken feathers and ink. Prepared within monastic walls by devout individuals, the Book of Hours has strong religious meaning and ties to the church. These books were only owned by wealthy individuals, and they were used as a means of salvation for those that used the book to pray every 2 hours. The books were also used as a huge status symbol, and they were representative of wealth. Inside the book itself, there are multiple scenes of religiously based material, like Mother Mary, along with many others. Red capital letters are scattered throughout the pages to symbolize any day of special significance. The real gold present among the pages has no measurable value, making this artifact even more unique and virtually priceless. The evolution of the printed word hit a peak in 1440 when Johann Gutenberg invented the printing press. The printing press would begin this modern revolution of the printed word in a new and exciting way. It helped to speed up the printing process and made printed pieces more mainstream. Finally, the most modern way of printing was formed: printing on paper. This final advancement, taking place around 1493, allowed for future paperback works to be published a year later by the Aldine Press, as can be seen in the library. Printing on paper tremendously sped up the creation process, allowing new and exciting works to be published in record times. Although it was revolutionary, printing on paper had drawbacks, like lack of care and the acidic levels in the paper itself. Nell Kreis has left a huge impact on the university and library by being so charitable in donating these books. These timeless works of art are something that everyone should truly see. To learn more about the collection, you can visit the library and see the fascinating history for yourself.